Hi, everyone. Oh, it's been a second. We are in June. My name is Vinnie. This guy over here,
David Wright. I am honored to be here on this historic day after we got to listen to the Fed yesterday. Tell us that everything's going super duper.
Well, super duper, huh? When we talk about super duper, let's talk about.
That wasn't the exact terms that they used, but I'm just throwing that out there because the Fed seemed to say that everything was going amazingly well, and that they actually think they're going to hit that 2% rate of inflation.
It's interesting. I mean, in this San Diego market right now, it's so wild. I mean, we have the high inventory. I mean, we have the really low inventory. We have, roughly about 2,200 properties. San Diego. We have a little bit less pending properties. So we have like 2,100 pending properties. So really low inventory, high interest rates. And we've seen basically like kind of
wait a minute, Vinny. What is high interest rates? Because since me and you have been doing that.
Well, relative to where we were 2 years ago. If you were watching us,
we're now 5%. Lower than we were.
Huh?
Oh, I was going to say, like, for the amount of time me and you have been doing this, me and you have been going through multiple cycles. We've seen it down. We've seen it down at the 4s, the 5s, the 6s. We've seen it in the 7s, the 8s, way back in the day. And then we went down to the 2s, and now we're back up to the 7s. It's like, what's that song? We've been around the world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And times are crazy.
What rates are we right now?
The strange thing is your average rates right now, average 30-year fixed, 6.875, which a week ago average was 7.25. So we're down a little bit. FHA, VA, that's better. That's averaging like 6.6. APR is going to add a little bit on there at 6.7, but it's like. The funny thing is all these people out there are going, what if I get a 5-1 arm? Well, a majority of your 5-1 arms at 6.875. Why would you not do that? Now, full disclosure, if you're a consumer and you're out there and you're going, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? I just want to tell you, as a loan officer and someone in the business, if you search long and hard enough online, you will find a bank giving away something, taking a massive loss, and that will be your game. Just make sure you talk to your realtor, because it's going to be a 30-day close, maybe 45, but you can get a smoking deal out there, because I've seen.
So we're having a little bit of technical difficulty,
lately, which is unheard of at no cost.
Yes, we're having a little technical difficulty with David. Sometimes we'll get this. I mean, you got pockets. I mean, you got pockets in different communities where that's actually a factor when you're looking at where to purchase. But yeah, something to think about is that the detached market, especially under 800, is crazy. I mean, now as the higher the price point you go up, it kind of cools down a tad bit. Now, of course, based off the areas, also like the townhome market, the condo market. I mean, maybe not as crazy as the detached market. So really be aware of that when you're kind of looking out there, of understanding, okay, well, how David talked about, 30 days right there. For the detached market under 800, that's going to be very hard for the most part, unless they have it really overpriced, to get that offer accepted. Now, maybe for basically the condo market, right, it might be a little bit easier to get that 30-day acceptance. So, right. So really understanding kind of what you're looking to accomplish. And because David has some programs where he can close, 14 days, 12 days, crazy quick, right? So understanding what's ability. Sorry, what did you say, David?
I was going to say, there's been, I mean, in the market right now, like you were saying, Vinny, with 22 homes for sale in the market, a majority of the closes I've been doing have been 12 days and 14, which is very fast. So if you don't want to be the highest price offer, talk to your realtor, you know, talk to Vinny, talk to him and go, hey, if I can close in 12 days, can I offer this price? And the odds are you may get the deal versus somebody that's willing to pay 30 grand more but wants to close in 30 days. There's options out there, my friends.
And it was something interesting too that we really have
like
never
the
talked
option
about.
to buy a new.
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say? Again, with this lag time, it's always fun. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, the option of me calling my internet service provider to get a new router to improve my signal I'm paying for here. That's on my number one to-do list because obviously I'm paying for something I'm not getting.
Very true. Always know what you're paying for. But something that we haven't really talked about here, and something that probably a lot of people don't even know about, is seller financing, right? Or assumable loans, right? So now you got to be aware.
That's the best.
Not all lenders. I mean, not all sellers are going to allow you to assume a loan, like with the VA loans like that. You have to check to see if that search provider, that seller, want to do that because they can be on the hook for it. Right, so be aware of that. But there are some sellers out there that are willing to allow someone to assume the loan, and there's also seller financing. And for the most part, we see that more in the $1 million properties, right? In the higher price point properties, you'll see basically seller financing. But if you can get the seller to carry the note at, 3.5%, 4%, where you're talking about a couple percentage points under, right? Basically the norm. Going to make it beneficial. Maybe you can go up to a little bit higher price point when you purchase. So really talk to your realtor and see, hey, how far is that threshold? Where do we have to be at for seller financing? What are the monthly payments going to look like?
You know, you mentioned that, Vinny, one of the best loans, if you're current active duty or, you know, previous military veteran, look for other veterans that have loans because those loans are always assumable on VA. And you can get an amazing deal right now if you could assume someone's VA loan.
We have a list right now where the seller is open to the idea. We haven't put it together, but VA loan, he's open to the idea of having someone assume his 3.75 VA loan. So
wow,
3.75 when you're talking about a market like David just talked about, where we're talking somewhere in the sixes, probably somewhere in that kind of ballpark. That's a huge difference on those monthly payments.
Oh, it's huge because what do you always want to focus on, Vinny?
Monthly payment. So, and another thing to really factor in too. See, again, the lag time right there. So something you got to think about too is understanding what market
lag time is terrible.
It's very bad. So if you're looking at the condo market, maybe you might be even willing to do the dream program it's gone right now, but might be coming back. Or there's other basically CalHAFA programs or other programs out there.
It's a dream. It's a dream if it comes back. I can only dream of the day it comes back.
And it was only out for what, 7 days, 10 days? So
it lasted 10 days, Vinny. Don't cut it short.
10 days.
It did last 10 days.
Well, of course, we keep this under 10 minutes. Try to keep this short and quick. We're going to have some upcoming buyer seminars, some upcoming events. So if you have any questions, please reach out to myself or David. We'd love to earn your business in San Diego County. And hey, you know what? If you have someone, but you want a second opinion, again, reach out to myself or David. Again, we always love to earn your business. Bye, everyone.